Most celebrities grab headlines with their scandals and meltdowns, but for Keanu Reeves, it's quite the opposite. The more grounded and humble he appears, the more the public loves him. Take, for instance, a simple act of kindness in 2011. A video of Keanu on the New York City subway went viral after he noticed a woman struggling with a heavy bag. He pointed to his seat, offered it to her, and got up to let her sit down. This seemingly mundane gesture racked up over 42 million views. People were not only amazed to see a celebrity riding the subway instead of being chauffeured around, but also touched by his willingness to give up his seat. Another endearing habit of Keanu's is his no-touching policy with women. Countless photos show him hovering his hand a few inches away from their backs rather than resting it on them. This respectful approach earned him the title of Respectful King and further solidified his reputation as a genuinely nice guy. While most celebrities' dark sides or controversies generate the most engagement, Keanu's genuine acts of kindness and humility make him go viral. Some might find it odd that basic human decency garners so much praise, but it highlights just how low Hollywood has set the bar for celebrity behavior. When you delve into Keanu's challenging upbringing and his extraordinary generosity, it becomes clear why he is celebrated as the nicest man in Hollywood. It's refreshing to see a celebrity who's famous for being nice instead of notorious for bad behavior. Keanu Reeves is a true gentleman. His small acts of kindness show that being a good person never goes out of style. Keanu Reeves was born in Beirut, Lebanon, on September 2, 1964, to Patricia née Taylor, an English costume designer and performer from Essex, and Samuel Nowlin Reeves Jr., an American with a rich heritage that includes native Hawaiian, Chinese, English, and Portuguese descent. His parents met while his mother was working in Beirut, but their marriage was short-lived. Samuel abandoned the family when Keanu was just 3 years old, and their last meeting was on the Hawaiian island of Kauai when Keanu was 13. After the divorce in 1966, Keanu's mother moved the family first to Sydney, then to New York City, where she married Broadway and Hollywood director Paul Aaron in 1970. The family relocated to Toronto before Patricia and Paul divorced in 1971. Despite the split, Paul Aaron remained a mentor to young Keanu, recommending him for a job at the Hedgerow Theatre in Pennsylvania. Patricia remarried twice more, with Keanu growing up primarily in Toronto's Yorkville neighborhood, often cared for by a nanny. Keanu's multicultural upbringing was rich with British comedy and Chinese cultural influences, thanks to his mother's English background and his grandmother's Chinese heritage. Describing himself as a private kid, Keanu attended for different high schools. He was expelled from the Etobicoke School of the Arts for being a little too rambunctious. Despite his struggles with dyslexia, which made school challenging, he found success as an ice hockey goalkeeper at De La Salle College and even considered a career in hockey before turning to acting at 15. After dropping out of high school at 17, Keanu moved to Los Angeles 3 years later with a green card obtained through his American stepfather. By 1984, he was already making waves, serving as a correspondent for the CBC youth program Going Great and debuting in an episode of the TV series Hanging In. His acting career took off with roles in a stage production of Romeo and Juliet and Brad Fraser's Wolf Boy in Toronto. He also appeared in a memorable Coca-Cola commercial in 1983 and the NFB's coming-of-age short film One Step Away. In the mid-1980s, during his quest for work, Keanu Reeves faced pressure from his agents to adopt a different name, as they deemed Keanu to be too ethnic. Reflecting on this, Reeves said, "I got my first car when I was 20, and I drove to Hollywood. Of course, when I got here, they wanted to change my name. Yeah, they were like, Keanu, it's too ethnic." Understandably annoyed by the remark, the Point Break and Constantine actor experimented with different names, even considering the initials of his first and middle names, Keanu Charles. So, eventually, I came up with my first and middle initial, so I was Casey Reeves. Despite these efforts, He eventually reverted to his real name, Keanu Reeves, which had zero negative impact on his burgeoning career. His authentic self prevailed, contributing to his enduring success and the respect he commands in Hollywood. In 1986, Keanu Reeves ventured into television films, appearing in NBC's Babes in Toyland, Act of Vengeance, and Brotherhood of Justice. That same year, he made his cinematic debut in Peter Markle's Youngblood, playing a goalkeeper, and starred in the low-budget romantic drama Flying. However, it was his role as Matt in River's Edge that truly put him on the map. This crime drama, revolving around a group of high school friends grappling with the murder case inspired by the 1981 murder of Marcy Renee Conrad, premiered at the Toronto International Film Festival to considerable acclaim. Janet Maslin of the New York Times praised the young cast's performances as a natural and credible, singling out Reeves as affecting and sympathetic. Towards the end of the 1980s, Reeves became a fixture in dramas aimed at a teenage audience. He starred in The Night Before, 1988, a comedy co-starring Lori Loughlin, The Prince of Pennsylvania, 1988, and Permanent Record, 1988. While Permanent Record received mixed reviews, Variety magazine commended Reeves's performance, noting that it opens up nicely as the drama unfolds. He also had a supporting role in Dangerous Liaisons, 1988, a film that garnered 7 nominations at the 61st Academy Awards, winning 3, Best Adapted Screenplay, Best Costume Design, and Best Production Design. The pivotal year of 1991 showcased Reeves's eclectic acting prowess. He reprised his role in Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, a sequel that expanded the whimsical universe of Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure with even more imagination and visual splendor. This period solidified Reeves's position as a versatile actor capable of tackling a wide range of genres and characters. In 1991, Keanu Reeves's act of kindness had a significant impact on a fellow actor's career. In the adventure film My Own Private Idaho Keanu co-starred with River Phoenix as street hustlers. Before filming began, director Gus Van Sant struggled to find actors for the 2 lead roles. He sent the script to Keanu's and River's agents, expecting rejections. While Keanu's agent was open to the project, River's agent didn't get past the first page before declining. Determined to cast River, Van Sant convinced Keanu to personally deliver the script to him in Florida. Being friends, Keanu agreed and, over the 1990 Christmas holiday, he rode his motorcycle from his family home in Canada to the Phoenix family ranch in Micanopy, Florida, a journey of roughly 2,100 kilometers or 1,300 miles. After the long ride, River read the script and, despite initially wanting Keanu's role, he was convinced to take on the edgier part of Mike, a drug-addicted hustler. River's performance garnered immense praise, earning him Best Actor honors at the Venice Film Festival, the National Society of Film Critics, and the Independent Spirit Awards. Tragically, River Phoenix passed away in 1993 at the age of 23 after a drug overdose outside Hollywood's Viper Room nightclub, with his brother, sister, and girlfriend present. Keanu has rarely spoken about his close friendship with River, choosing to keep that part of his life private. River's death remains a profound loss for Keanu, still felt deeply even 30 years later. However, Keanu's motorcycle journey to deliver the script was hardly a sacrifice. He has always had a passion for riding. This act of kindness not only changed River's career, but also highlighted Keanu's generous spirit and love for his friends. Keanu Reeves ventured into action thrillers with his role as an undercover FBI agent in the 1991 film Point Break, receiving praise for his versatile portrayal alongside co-stars like Patrick Swayze. Reeves also explored his musical inclinations by forming the band Dog Star while balancing his acting career. In 1992, he starred in Bram Stoker's Dracula, which despite criticism, achieved critical and financial success. The following year, Reeves took on various roles in films like Much Ado About Nothing and Speed, the latter solidifying his status as an action hero in Hollywood. For his role in Speed, Reeves made significant sacrifices, including shaving his head at the director's request. Despite initial concerns, his dedication paid off as the film became a box office hit. Reeves's commitment to his roles continued in films like Johnny Mnemonic and A Walk in the Clouds, where he showcased versatility and depth as an actor. In 1995, Reeves starred in a production of Hamlet, receiving acclaim for his portrayal of the troubled Dane. He also ventured into sci-fi with Chain Reaction, broadening his exploration of roles within futuristic settings. Reeves's decision to prioritize passion projects over commercial blockbusters allowed him to delve into independent cinema and music with Dog Star, showcasing his dedication to artistry. In The Last Time I Committed Suicide, 1997, Reeves portrayed a character that demonstrated his commitment to exploring complex roles, despite receiving mixed reviews. Throughout these years, Reeves's career reflects an actor willing to take risks and embrace diverse characters, solidifying his reputation as a versatile and dedicated artist in Hollywood. During the filming of The Devil's Advocate, 1997, Keanu Reeves made a sacrifice that only a rare few actors would. He gave up a substantial amount of money. The supernatural thriller, which delves into the dark world of success and temptation, initially struggled to secure its star power. Oscar winner Al Pacino had turned down the role of John Milton 3 times, deeming the character too cliché. Pacino even suggested Robert Redford and Sean Connery for the part. In a selfless move, Reeves reportedly took a significant pay cut worth millions of dollars to help meet Pacino's salary demands, ensuring the acclaimed actor would join the cast. This sacrifice paid off. The Devil's Advocate grossed over $61 million at the box office, and Pacino's performance was highly praised as one of the film's standout elements. Once again, Keanu's generosity benefited everyone but himself. This wasn't the first time Reeves put others before his paycheck. 3 years later, he took a 90% pay cut to star alongside Gene Hackman in The Replacements, 2000. Despite his generous spirit, Keanu faced skepticism about his acting abilities. At this point in his career, he was often criticized, with many considering him a mediocre performer. Keanu Reeves faced criticism for his role in Bram Stoker's Dracula, with many citing his portrayal of Jonathan Harker as a major flaw in the film. Despite this, Reeves's integrity and dedication to his craft shined through, as demonstrated by his decision to turn down a $12 million offer to star in Speed 2: Cruise Control. This choice led to him being blacklisted by 20th Century Fox for a decade, but it did not stop him from achieving global superstardom. Reeves's career took a turn for the better with his role in the groundbreaking 1999 sci-fi classic The Matrix, where he played the central character in a dystopian narrative about a simulated reality created by intelligent machines to harvest humans for energy. Despite facing a serious injury, Reeves kept his condition under wraps and underwent intense training to bring his character to life. The Matrix received widespread acclaim for its innovative visual effects, thrilling action sequences, and visionary cinematography. The film was a box office success, grossing over $460 million worldwide. It was a massive box office success, grossing over $460 million worldwide on a relatively small budget. Reeves initially earned $14 million for his role, but his earnings increased to $63 million due to the film's success, solidifying his status as a major star. In his personal life, Reeves has faced both sorrow and joy. His relationship with Jennifer Syme was marked by tragedy with the loss of their daughter and Syme in a car accident. He has also been romantically linked to Brenda Davis, China Chow, and Alexandra Grant. Reeves's spiritual beliefs, influenced by Buddhism, reflect on existential themes such as life and death. Despite personal challenges, Reeves has shown resilience and generosity. In 2009, he quietly established a foundation to support children's hospitals and cancer research, choosing to stay out of the spotlight. His humility and modesty in his charitable endeavors stand out in an era of celebrity self-promotion. Through his iconic role in The Matrix and his quiet philanthropic efforts, Keanu Reeves has left a lasting impact on both the cinematic world and society as a whole. His ability to overcome personal hardships with grace and compassion has endeared him to fans around the world. Amidst personal tragedy, Keanu Reeves remains a beacon of strength and compassion. In 2009, he quietly launched a foundation supporting children's hospitals and cancer research, preferring to keep his charitable work out of the spotlight. He surprised his stunt teams with generous gifts during filming, like Harley-Davidson motorcycles and Rolex watches. While rumors of massive donations have been debunked, his track record of kindness is undeniable. Keanu's humble nature shines through in everyday interactions, like calmly handling a fender bender with grace. He interacts with fans respectfully, maintaining a humble demeanor despite his immense wealth. His no-touching policy in photos with women reflects a level of respect rarely seen in Hollywood. Rather than seeking attention through controversy, Keanu's viral moments come from acts of kindness towards the homeless and animals. Keanu's reputation as a respectful king was solidified by his no-touching policy in photos with women, where he prefers to hover his hand rather than make physical contact. This simple act of respect contrasts sharply with the usual celebrity antics that often dominate the headlines. While most celebrities might gain attention for scandals or controversies, Keanu's viral moments come from acts of kindness, giving to the homeless, spending time with people on the street, or simply sharing a smile with a puppy. His genuine nature and humility stand out in a world where basic human decency is sometimes hard to come by. So, what do you think? Is Keanu Reeves the embodiment of a more authentic, grounded celebrity? Or is he simply a kind-hearted man navigating fame with a refreshing sense of normalcy?